Whew. First off, I'm sorry for being late. I know I said a time, but I started working and I was trying to clear the office so that I could go in there, but that didn't work. So here I am. I hope everybody can hear me. Um, y'all come on in. Uh, hit that like button. Double tap the screen if you're live. If you're on the replay, please hit the like button. Um, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my God. This got me so messed up. I'm just, I don't know. Like, y'all gonna understand it once I get into it. Um, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Thank you. Okay, so um, hey Mari. Um, please share. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Most important, share. Um, if the spirit leads you, hit that cash app that's pinned at the bottom. Um, I had a whole nother show planned, like a whole nother show. And I've been kind of wrestling back and forth, like, what do I want my content to be? What direction do I want to go in? Um, talking with St. James, hey Goonie. Um, just trying to go another way. Um, because I'm not a confrontational person at all. But don't do it. So I was working, and as we all do, I was scrolling. Now my cousin had called me the other day, but I was asleep. So he told me to go and look at something. And I was like, okay, but I never did. Um Fast that was like 2 days ago. Fast forward to today. I was just scrolling, and I happened to run across another podcaster out of Detroit's live. All for everybody's from the music scene, so everybody knows each other. Um, and he started talking about something else. So I called my cousin. I sent it to him, and I called him like, "Hey, watch this, blah 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 blah." So he watched it. And he called me. He said, "I understand it, but it's the wrong timing. It's too much going on right now." And I was like, "What?" Like, what's going on? So he started talking about it again. And I was like, oh shoot. I went and watched the video. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Um, this is a situation out of Detroit. I'm gonna say allegedly because I'm like, these are not my words, but I don't know if it covers, if it don't cover, but whatever the case, everything that you gonna hear is alleged, although it's coming from the person that it happened to. I do have me a drink. I've started drinking already because it's a lot. I put the trigger warning up because it's a trigger. I ain't gonna hold you up. If you feel some type of way about, as I don't want to say aim, but um grooming, um R8 thing, um children being involved, uh I'm telling you now. Dang, my desk is in there. Ugh. Um, so real quick before I start playing it, I'm not going to show her face because I've been knowing this girl since she was a baby, and it's already enough going on. Like, so I'm not going to show her face, but I am going to play her live. Um, she is now 17, getting ready uh in a few months to be 18. Um, um, she's telling her story about um, what happened to her um, by her stepfather, who is a bishop now. So it's out. So I'm going to I'm gonna play it. We gonna talk about it. Um, man, I am going to stop periodically because as a youngster, she kind of goes all over the place. So again, before we get started, hit that like, share, 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 share. I can't say that enough. Share. Um, and again, if thine spirit leads you, the cash app is pinned below. Um, I jotted down some little notes because it was certain parts that I wanted to get into. Um, so again, she is 17. So you're gonna hear a lot of you gonna, because I had to like rewind in some things. Um uh okay, so I'm just gonna start it off so y'all can kind of get, let me know if you can hear it. Uh I'm gonna be skipping around, so we gonna jump into some things. She hasn't started telling the story yet, but I just want to see if y'all can hear it. Put a one in the chat if you can hear it.
You know what I'm saying? I've done that for you because I know how much. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how much people come to church and they love coming to. You know what I'm saying? They love the endurance meant from the worship, the energy our church brings. Because I'm not gonna lie, outside of God, fickle asses. Peter's right. He had a lot of great movement in worship. You know what I'm saying? Like Peter's like worship. I will say that y'all are some warriors, prayer warriors. You know what I'm saying? So the people. I will say that. Y'all, the leaders, the members. You know what I'm saying? We did have some. I'm not saying I was faking it. I was doing that. No, I was pretending and being okay with my well-being. I was faking being okay. I was faking you know what I'm saying, the BS, all of that. But I don't want my folks to take this the wrong way. She just, so you would just say, no, because you always got something to say. So don't go and try to write the story for me. Listen to me. What I said and what I didn't say. If I didn't say it, don't say I said it or don't assume it. And if I said it, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it on it. Like, if I don't care. Like, I'm over it. But the plan. And so, like I was saying,
Okay, so it is a lot of cussing. Um, but you understand it. You understand it. Or understand why she's cussing. Yeah, she's the way she's moving and stuff, it kinda and her she said her signal wasn't good. So it kinda it does kind of jump around. It's it's not you, it's not me. It is her I am trying to find my my inhaler. Moving is a lot. And I'm just gonna start playing it again.
that's the shit. Y'all, cool. So I ain't saying nothing. I've been quiet. I've been letting everybody go. I even deactivated my page. Because y'all know me. If I go and see something, you know what I'm saying, I want to respond to it. But I didn't. I didn't. So I said, let me be the bigger person. Let me go to the motherfucking page. I'll fuck these niggas up. Because it's a lot of anger in this little girl inside. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard it. I'm destroyed. I'm destroyed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here and I'm happy and I'm still smiling. So I grace of God. I tell you that. I tell you that. It's not because of these two niggas. It's not because of them. They love to tell you everything that they need for you. And I'm sorry, you're supposed to take the role of being my father. Sorry, I didn't ask for that. You married my mama. The daughter don't come with the marriage. You feel me? All you have to do, you know what I'm saying? All you have to do is marry my mama, be with her. Like, you ain't even had to take on the responsibility of trying to be my father. You chose to do that. So you made that choice, nigga. And then come tell me in my face, feed you, I put clothes on your back, I do this, I do that. Those same three reasons spell out DAD, dad. You supposed to. That's the job as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like you took upon that role. So you trying to manipulate me and trying to make me feel like what we do for each other is equal. It's crazy. It's crazy. So like you telling me, niggas telling me, niggas telling me, niggas is telling me. Hey, you see what I do for the church and your family and your family and this person and that person. Like you're the same people that's on here. It's fuck. Like, y'all not understanding me. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all heard rumors, but y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing this hurt. Like y'all don't understand what's going on here. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't fucking know. Y'all don't know what's going on. I don't think nobody fucking understand or will ever understand what's going on here. Like I don't think y'all look at this. He his fucking son, bitch, you're weird. You're weird. You're weird. Demaria, you're weird. So y'all don't want to fuck. No, daddy, my sister, my fucking sister. Since y'all want to fuck, let me tell y'all a story. I was in this little rumors. Shit.
Okay, so I'm a stop it real quick. So at times it may sound like she's laughing, but she's actually crying. Um, so I don't want anybody to like misconstrue that she's laughing or anything. She's actually crying. There are people joining her live, telling her to stop talking and calling her a liar and just um just stuff like that. Hey Jesse Boo. Um my computer is dead and yeah, I was going to, but my computer is dead and I cannot find my cord. So I leave in the morning, but I'm gonna have to get another cord so that I can. It's in one of these boxes. Um, so yeah, and I didn't want to wait because I didn't know. Um, again, get your drink. I made mine. Um, I still can, I still can add people. So if you want to come on, I need my charger right now. If you want to come on, you can. Um, yeah. So here we go.
Steve Jr., Steve the third, his son. Them two fucking was in the market, which one of them met now. Because Steve came to him, he was one of the first people I came and told about what was going on between me and my stepfather at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's time to go. I'm in my room, I'm crying, I'm breaking down to Steve. I'm telling him, like, I'm gonna tell you about the story. Let's come on, let's talk about it. Come with me. Come on, let's go vibe out, let's talk. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna be saying he knows me. Y'all so invested. Y'all screaming for it. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I don't care who y'all say, who y'all call, what you're doing, because nobody in the none of y'all can touch me or say shit to me. Because I promise you, on my mama, I'm going to bite back at your ass every time. 40 and up or not. Don't give a fuck. Never give a fuck. 40 and under, 40 and up. Don't care. Don't care. Done playing with y'all. Done sparing y'all. For real. Especially when y'all acting like y'all 14. Don't care. So everybody went, oh, she's still a baby. Oh, let me remember this girl. This girl's still a little kid. I remember she's 17. I remember she's 17. Bitch, remember you 30. So you're not acting like it. You're not acting like it, bro. On my fucking mama, dog. Bro. Like, I'm finna go crazy, bro. Y'all fucking with me, bro. Like, y'all. God. It's fucking crazy. So let me finish telling you. I'm finna cry. Bitch, I did enough cry. I did enough cry for multiple years, nigga. I'm 17 now. I've been crying like this since I was 11. Bitch, stop playing with me. I'm on top of it. So let me tell you all. You wanna fucking play with me, bro. Steve is a fucking liar, bro. That nigga came and was there for me and talking to me, bro. He talking about he got my back. He got this. What is nigga Steve talking about? He got my back, bro. He got this. About he there for me, bro. He's not gonna leave the house. He gonna stay around because when Steve would come out to our house, like my stepfather, he wouldn't be on there. He wouldn't be trying nothing with me. So Steve was like, you know what I'm saying? Keep coming out there. That's how me and Steve got closer. They went and wondered, oh, why she's so under Steve? Why she under Steve? Why she's so she likes Steve? She's this Steve. Steve is like, bro, like it was like no. I was the only child for so many fucking years. You know what I'm saying? He was my sibling. You know what I'm saying? My cousins that I grew up with, siblings, they all was old. You know what I'm saying? They all older than me. Got out the house before me. You know what I'm saying? I had siblings of my own too. God. baby, bro. Like, fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all trying to spin the scenario, trying to make it seem like I like that shit. I wanted that shit. Fuck off, y'all. Anyway, I'm saying, bro, this nigga was there for me. Straight all that. Nigga helping me, bro. Nigga made me feel like yeah. Nigga made me feel like it was a race, bro. I'm 13 when I finally spoke up about shit for the first time. I'm 13. 13, bro. Who nigga made me feel okay? Gave me that reassurance I needed to hear that that little girl that's talking right every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but cool.
Okay, so both of the people name is Steve. Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see. Um mm, how do I? Okay, so both of the men, both of their name is Steve. So there's Steve Jr. and Steve the third. Okay, so I don't want y'all to think it's all one person because it's not. So it's Steve Jr. and uh Steve Jr. and Steve the third. So yeah. I wasn't going to play all of it. I was just going to play snippets of it. But in order for you to really understand what is going on, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. So remember, it's Steve Jr. and Steve the third. Steve Jr. is the daddy. Steve the third is the stepbrother. Got it? Steve Jr. is the stepdaddy. Steve the third is the stepbrother. Say 15-year-old don't want to talk about that. That was this. That was that. Right, right, right. So, come on. So damn cool. So cool. This nigga come, bro. See, talking to me and my room, bro. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We in my fucking room, bro. I'm crying, expressing myself to this telling me what they gonna say about me, bro. Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, how everybody look at this nigga? Because y'all know how y'all look at Pastor Steve, bro. Y'all know how y'all look at him. How it's like the nigga voice. Y'all literally like adore him because of my like my granddaddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of his legacy. Like, I understand. Like, I understood it. Like, y'all see how y'all responding and acting. No, this is what I was scared years ago to say something. I knew y'all was gonna do this shit right here. I knew y'all was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Peter's Rock was in its prime. Nigga, Peter's Rock was in its prime. We had every fucking gospel singer coming to the church. There, everybody was joining the church. Bro, shit was really, shit was really getting there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, especially turned a teenager, obviously, y'all see my mama, y'all see my family. Y'all know how my body look, bro. Come on, nah. It's in the jeans. That shit. Okay, so she's talking about her genes, her family genes. Her mother is no BBL, no, and she's been like this since we were kids. Ain't no 360, ain't none of that. Like her grandma, like they family is they're shapely and they started young. So as she started growing and started developing, she's like her mother. So she's um she's a fully developed girl. Don't matter. She's still a kid. Mind you, at it started at 11. She told her stepbrother at 13. Um, I get to the rest as we go.
Look like this, bitch. That's what it's right. What is what talking about? Say brother sitting here. She wear this or she wear that. It's body structure. If my butt is plumb and jogging pants is gonna be plumb in a fucking dress I gotta wear to church. It's not my fucking fault. Like what? If I don't want that, but you're the only one looking at it like that because I'm not even worried about what's down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about what's behind me. I'm not worried about what's poking out my chest. I'm not worried about none of that. How my hips curve. None of that. I'm not focused at 13. My focus was trying to get out with my friends and live life. And this nigga ain't want me to. He took advantage of that shit. Oh, you want to do this or you got to do that. That's the type of everyday life I was living. So excuse me if I'm a little fucked up. I'm sorry. I spent years like that. I'm sorry. Excuse me a little. That this is the result of a you understand a person who never got the time shit for themselves. Sorry if I don't get everything right this time of today. Y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are stupid. Like y'all sit here telling me, oh, why you got on all that makeup? Oh, oh, let's get to this. Let's get this the fuck out the way. His fucking sister, April Thomas, bitch. Yeah, I'm done. I ain't scared of your ass no more, bitch. I can speak up now and tell you what because you a pedophile too, bitch. Let me call your teeth since you always want to talk about me behind my back and I don't give a fuck what Sean, Jordan, Chrissy, no fucking league gotta say. Fuck the bitch and fuck the rest of the leagues too. I don't care. You never gave a fuck. Y'all think I really never gave a fuck, bitch? You scared of your fuck? Just like y'all got a whole family, but feel like y'all got a village, bitch. I got a family in a village, bitch. Fuck y'all, I don't need y'all. Niggas was so pressed I changed my name on Facebook from Candace Lee to Candace Ross. Nigga asked me why. Nigga asked me why I didn't want your last name that word Steve. Nigga, I'm talking to my stepfather, bitch. Because I know you gonna say this, I don't care. Fuck. Nigga asked me why. Nigga was so pressed. Nigga was on my ass. Nigga went to my mama. Trying to make it seem like I was trying to be on some disrespectful shit. Nigga went to my mama. In my face talking. Like, bro, stop fucking playing with me, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bitch. Like, why would I want your last name? All I wanted was a father. My real father wasn't in my life. I wanted was that. I wanted was that. So you were pretending to be. That's the side I wanted, bro. That's what I wanted, a dad. And a fucking brother. But, but the absence of my father, my real father fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. So to answer your question, fuck you ain't say nothing. Why you just sit there and let it happen? You just the little girl in me was fucking screaming for her daddy. The little girl in me was screaming for her brother. The only child wanted to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so um, she is pretty much telling um the people that are coming on her live and the people that have um, pretty much started like flaking on her. Like they pretty much did what normally happens, and we get to the kids end up not wanting to say anything to anybody because one, they either blame the child or, excuse me, they don't believe you. So you feel like, what's the purpose? Like, what's the reason? What, why? Why should I? So they end up holding it in. And I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta do this. I can't, my phone about to die. Um, you gotta think like, I'm so sorry, this is so wretched, but my battery is about to die. And I had to um plug up my breathing machine because I'm going out of town in the morning and I need my breathing machine. So it was dying and I have to have it. So I'm sorry. I do apologize uh, for that brief interruption. Everything is all over the place right now. I am not in my office. So please excuse me. Um, I gotta do what I gotta do. I hope I don't upset my charger. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't hold that against me. Um so yeah, she's being ridiculed and um talked about because she's now telling her story, which is what happens and why children wait so late or never say anything because of how people act. So here we go.
Let me put it here. Quantel, he cool. He's good. He's the only real genuine one, bro. He's my brother for life. I'm always let him respect that nigga. Whatever they get me, bro. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But he's never been to me. He's only ever been genuine, bro. He really loved me as a sister, bro. He looked at me for me, bro. He ain't looked at me in no weird type of way ever in life, bro. Quan is a real one, bro. It's a that Quan is a real nigga, bro. I'm sorry. He's a pastor. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Quan. My bad. I'm tripping. I get what I'm trying to say, bro. Quan was the only innocent one, bro. He was there, bro. Like, he really poured into me in my moments. Like, you know what I'm saying? My ministry, when I was trying to minister and get the shit off my chest and dance my way through it. He was one second me. It's like what I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all fucking missing it, bro. Y'all all weird as fuck. Like, that makes sorry, so back to this shit. Y'all telling me why you ain't mixing it? Why you protecting him? Oh, why? Okay, so why you go around him this time? Why was you able to be okay around him? Why was you able to? It's when you do something for so fucking wrong, and somebody takes the innocent child to mind and corrupt it and mold it how they want it to be and play with me like I'm a fucking what's that called? A fucking a puppet. That's the result. You lose your voice. You lose your courage. You lose your confidence. You lose your self, bitch. I saw that shit at an early age. I wasn't old enough and mature enough to have that mentality, that strong mentality that y'all telling me that you what y'all should have did or what y'all would have did at the time if y'all was me. I didn't have that shit yet, bitch. I didn't get the chance. He molded me and made me into the person he wanted me to fucking be, bitch. Fuck. His son came and carried that shit up. Like he fucking said he didn't do. Fuck is you talking about? fucking dumb. All you adults that's claiming y'all grown as fucking knowledgeable and been through shit and have and y'all don't fucking know. It will make sense to y'all. Y'all will have an extra to your own question. Mental health is something serious. That shit not no shit. Like what? And then 90, I'm glad you out here, dude. I'm glad you out here, 90. Bitch, it was texting Shabbat, Shabbat. Kill me. Okay, bitch, I don't care. I saw that shit. I saw the fucking messages. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Literally. Because why your ass was sitting there talking about me, you shouldn't have been trying to reach out fucking helping me. You're trying to reach out to your fucking nasty ass cousin and your fucking uncle. That you wanted to talk about me. Saying that in the messages, gonna text me for your fucking I texted one thing, the bitch I'm talking about me being fast and growing up too fast. I wear makeup and had hair. I'm asking you to come do her makeup. So like what? The bitch, fuck, bitch, fuck you. I don't care. And you can bring Mario up. We got no other. Bitch, no.
Okay, so some of the adults that knew ignored it and started calling her fast, which they do. They never, you know what always amazes me? How is it that people are so spiritual and prophetic and can see, like, y'all can do all of that, but when something like this is happening to a child, y'all don't ever see it. How is it that people can be so deep, but miss something like this? Where was your antennas when stuff like this was going on? But you can prophesy to everybody else in the church. You can go out into the streets and do ministry. You do all this, but when something is right in front of your face, you turn it around and make it the child's fault. I don't understand. Hit that like button if you haven't. Share this video. Um, if you want, hit the Cash App. Thank you. Um, I'm gonna get back into it.
He's scared of them, not me. I don't give a fuck. I never him. That's what y'all feel to understand. That's what y'all feel to understand. This shit is real. Chanel, Shabbat, oh, we have y'all weird. She don't even know the dope jar, but bitch, I seen the messages. None of you Chanel, so bitch, right? Say it on live, right? You Siobhan and Chanel. So wasn't a in the group chat text saying I told Mark and Steven it was a whole big fucking thing. It was a whole big thing, bitch. Remember, seen the messages. None of it was fucking you, Chanel and Siobhan. You came to ask me 2 weeks later to come do your fucking makeup, bitch. You ain't know I seen that shit. I just never said that. That's trying to pretend. It's a lot y'all don't know I know because I haven't said shit and been quiet, sparing y'all. I don't give a fuck. I don't. That's why I don't understand. So what the fuck
I'm
you
gonna
mean?
fast
I
forward
didn't
a
say
little
that he was
bit.
with them. You can barely see what I didn't say he was with. I said he texted him. So he's talking about you. Two weeks later, bitch. Next, fuck you and your cousins, bitch. I don't care, bro. Fuck and your sisters. You can get whoever. I know y'all like to put it up together. Y'all want to ride it out. I don't fuck. That's what I can't even blame you. Yo, fucking bitch. Like it's cool. It's cool. That's what
She
I was
arguing
saying
with
though.
people in the
Fucking
chat.
Steve, right? His son, we back to him. We back to him. So let me make it clear, since he always want to say, "Oh, you don't put me in your stuff," and no, nigga, you Steve Lee the third. Let me make it clear, so you know I'm talking about you. Since you always want to say, "I'm talking about you," and they're putting you in their bullshit and their lies and garbage. No, bitch, listen, it's about you, nigga. It's your story. I said what I said, but that was the thing. So I said to me, be around you. I said to me, right? So if you don't be around, bitch, don't speak on what you don't know. Fuck. But you sit here and still defending the fact, bitch, I would have been, I would shut up right now if you would have gave me you still ain't session, I would have done but you so grown, but you can't take accountability for the fuck you said, bitch. You so grown, but you can't even say sorry right now. You still trying to defend and go back and like, this is an argument you should even be. You know how stupid and dumb you look with me over this right now, bitch. Like, next. I don't fuck what you said. I don't fuck what you said. Girl, I don't do all that. And that's tell you the truth, didn't mean to. Even the years I wasn't on the Lee family, I never even fucked with you or knew you for real. You fuck with me when I was younger. I don't care. Fuck you. Like, devil, all you keep fucking playing prosperity. I'm done being that bitch. Done being that person. Y'all lost that girl. I talked to the girl and being that person. And trying to be respectful. And nobody ever, and nobody ever wanted to stop with me when it came to me. So I'm gonna stop thinking when it comes to nobody else, and that's on myself. It's like I promise you, I'm not. I don't even know what we're talking about. But that's just the way we're talking about right now. Because me personally, the young adult kids, like you know what I'm saying? I should be at peace with this shit now because I don't have to be in their face no more and deal with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I can live my life and live for the little girl who didn't get told like I have to be. So this just me coming to the express to see how I feel, trying to give you all the real stories that y'all can go and make up y'all own and go on podcasts and shit to
So knowing that this has happened, how are they able to come in the chat when she's telling her truth and still try to take up for them? I don't I don't understand. She's already said that she messed up in the head. Like this has messed her up. Yeah, she's dealing with it in certain ways now. But by her just now saying this, it's almost like she's reliving it because now you have the freedom to you feel empowered by saying it, but at the same time, by this being your first time publicly addressing this, it's like it just happened. And this is a 13-year-old child telling her story, not a 17-year-old child telling her story. So she's like going in and out, but the trauma in her, the freedom of speaking about it is now coming out of her. And I'm glad that um, she's now able to talk about this. How ironic I have on a Detroit shirt while I'm talking about Detroit people. So I'm gonna like skip ahead some because she does like go into the comments and start talking to people as they're coming in. So I'm gonna kind of like stay with the story that she's telling. So
because of y'all sentence too, though. Please. Bitches, I don't care. Like, I don't care either. I love you. Auntie Lisa. My Auntie Lisa, you look about me. Nigga, just lying about me, bro. Fucking lying. Like, so, like, I'm fucking cool. So, he was coming to the house and shit. I never told him his dad trying to come. You know what I'm saying? He was coming to help me out. So, yeah, close. That's the real too. Because he was coming over there every day frequently. Because he wouldn't be there. When he would be there, my stepdad would be trying to do weird shit to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, he would stop and pull it down when people was around. Because he tried to like sneak around like a weirdo. So how fucking horny he was. He was that desperate. That fucking desperate. That fucking desperate and disrespectful. That bitch made. You get what I'm saying? But cool. So Steve asked, he comes to the house. Cool, you know what I'm saying? Being there for me. They're doing what a brother do. We on some fool shit. You know what I'm saying? And this was before I even knew he was just like his fucking daddy. This was before I knew he. This was before I knew he was like his fucking daddy. This was before I knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hear me, because I want to get this shit out, bro. Hear me, so I like, please, bro, listen. Hear me, so I want to get back. So, fuck. Fuck it. Be good. I'm chilling with him. Cool. After that, he took it up. Oh, speaking of April, that's where I go. Yeah, I brought up April. Yeah. So, okay, that's not happening. So, that man. I'm scared of how everybody look at Pastor Steve. And where our church was, we were like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's one of me. I didn't feel like at that time, you know what I'm saying? I had really, you know what I'm saying? And then me, every question was like, shit, stop fucking questioning her. Because just like you, I didn't know, she didn't fucking know either. Give her a fucking break, bro. Stop fucking playing with my mom. Like, she didn't fucking know, bro. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like, fucking stupid, bro. Y'all think if my mama knew this shit, she would have let it go on? No, you fucking idiots. Y'all know that shit about y'all kid, would y'all let it go on? No.
Okay, so she's going off because they're still taunting her in the comments. How are y'all still taunting and doubting this child? They want to dismiss her because she can finally speak her truth in a safe space. Mary, that's like it gets real deep right here. I just want to tell you, like, it gets deep right here.
It's fucking no, because of me. Because of me. I made that decision. You know what I'm saying? So there's nobody to blame in this scenario but this nigga and his son. Fucking trying to spin it on me. This shit is weird that y'all really have the audacity to even sit there and try to do that. To even phantom, like, the fuck? I can't even. I can't even understand how y'all even sleep at night thinking it's okay to sit here and get on social media or even sit there and be okay within yourself that you're gonna make the decisions to think, oh, this lady let this happen to her daughter at night. Like, or this or the daughter wanted it or they knew about it. You just always in cahoots with this shit. You thought this was like circus ring? No. No. And for all you fucking don't care, delusional ass family members who sit there and is trying to defend both Steves, y'all are no better than there's no reason. There is no defense. Like voice, innocence, like freedom of choice was taken, like all that shit. Like that. Fuck. Like, am I really sitting here like y'all? Like, I don't think niggas get the severity of the situation. Like, you had to be, like, you literally had to be there. That's how come I'm back to the fucking story. I'm done coming. Like, dumbass, irrelevant, ignorant, miserable ass people. Fuck y'all. Anyways, like I'm saying. So it's like, boom. I'm talking to him because I'm scared. I'm like thinking about how he look at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about everybody else but myself. That's the fucking story. So I'm scared. And again, so I'm thinking about shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to break her or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like I watch her every day. I look up to this woman. I'm saying as a little girl, that's all I did was watch her be happy. See this fun on her face. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard about. That's what was important. Because I know behind closed doors what she did. If all that shit that nigga was pulling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sorry I made a decision for my mama. They said it was too much for her to handle, but I felt like at the time it was my disaster. So I was scared. I didn't know what to expect. And then at that time when you in a situation like that, and it come to trouble like that, you don't know how you gonna respond to that. Fight or fight type of person. I'll freeze up, I'll shut down. That's what type of person I am, bro. That's what happened. Like that's what it is, bro. I wanted to like I wanted to keep this from my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to keep this from my mama to I was trying to protect her. I thought I was. Like I told her, I'm gonna tell you when I was 18. You know what I'm saying? Just be done with life. You know what I'm saying? But you wanna know. This shit, y'all. That's what I say. Sorry, you made my fucking plan to say something. That's right there. That's about. Because I can't even this. Wow. In a minute, I think I lost myself. Like, I wanted my grandma. I wasn't thinking rational. I wasn't thinking about the outcomes and what could have happened and what. Because, in the moment, you going through shit, you're not thinking about that, bro. It's my fucking life, my fucking emotions, my fucking dad that are already, you know what I'm saying? So he went into the road and wanted to be my dad. Cool. I actually love him as a father because that's how I look at him as a dad. He didn't look at me as a daughter. He didn't want that. It's not what he wanted. He made that very clear. You know what I'm saying? And we all defended him saying something happened to him when he was little, when he was younger, da. It's crazy. Some people that went through shit that shit happened to them. They ain't gonna say they ain't going to nobody else. That's not an ugly excuse. But look at me. Look at me. Look at me, bro. You see, only my fucking body that want to look at a little kid and go, ooh. Y'all really think this shit okay? Like, y'all really sitting here looking at me and telling me, like, bro, fuck. Like,
So apparently, when she started telling people, um, they made an excuse for him. It had happened to him. Like that matters. Like she said, if that's something that happened to you, speaking as a victim, you try to protect kids. You don't go after them. You try to protect the next person, or you try to make sure that the next person doesn't do to another child what was did to you. You don't, or what was done to you. You don't start doing it yourself. That's not. I'm gonna let her finish.
She did it. Boom. So I'm telling you, I was like, oh yeah, my God, this back to this shit. That whole night, I'm expressing to him the first time I spoke up about this shit, bro. Like, this is what kept my tongue from even his ass. Steve was like, on the cake. It's not gonna lie, I told you, I was feeling a little like, you know what I'm saying, relieved. That was the first time. It was like, it was suppression with off my chest. Like, it was, y'all. He was telling me everything I needed to hear. At the time, I thought, but it was just manipulation and gaslighting, just like he's wanted, you know, to get me to go along with the things he wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He telling me that night he like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to say, he told me to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He said, they not gonna say yes. They not gonna believe because of him. They don't think I'm gonna do it. And because of how it was. Honey, shit. I need to get my story out. You don't tell me, you know, come here and tell me what happened. Tell me, nigga, this is frustration from my family. Shit.
Right. Why become the person you hate?
I'm saying, I'm saying here, he telling me, you know, the Lee family, look at already looking at you, like, he just like telling you, like, you know, y'all know how Steve talk. No, Steve, y'all know why. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, man. I'm saying, Steve told me, like, you know, he was doing this shit to Charlene. Oopsies. She's supposed to say,
So she's telling the stepbrother what happened, and he tells her that he believes her because it was done to another family member. But again, you have these people in her comments that is telling her she's lying.
y'all, y'all, look, I know. What would I say?
Okay, so
To
it's another, now it's a guy in the comments telling her that she's lying. Now she's named another family member.
Did it jump? She got so much to say. And it's like you control, like, look at you, bro. You don't keep hissing on the phone, just click on the real page. You couldn't be the real you. Ass boy. You would know that. I don't care. Whoever you fuck you. Phone you face to face. Nigga telling me he like that. So, like, I got my life, you know, because that's all I'm gonna say. Because that's all I'm gonna say. It's like, man, you can't. So I tried to like classes. I remember when Kendrick was in that class where we was at the freeway, next to funny out. Can't think of the damn thing. Shit, close to him, trying to go off. So, but y'all hear me. You know what I'm saying? You can't, you have to preach. So you can't. preach. This day, even in the front, usually I'll be in the second row sitting with who I'll be sitting with. You know what I'm saying? This where this day, I was in the back, so I wasn't even in the front to me. So, you know what I'm saying? She tried to listen to me. So they asked me to come to the front to come push. She said, I see myself in you. She said, I know exactly what you're feeling. She was speaking to me. She was speaking to my head. She was speaking to my head, to my heart. She was speaking to my She knew exactly here. She was she told me that. You get what I'm saying? You all follow.
So another young lady that this happened to when she was a child came to their church and prophesied to her that she knew exactly what she was going through, what she did, because she had been through it. And still, nobody did anything.
Yeah, grannies. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, cousin. My nigga Chris on here. Fuck off. Thank you. What? So, you know what I'm saying? Bro. So, damn. So, tell me everything I need to hear. Like, I don't even pay attention to what he said. He said, when I say it, it was like a list. It didn't make sense. What's the start? Weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have really like missing it. Everything whatever you fucking had. The signs were there. Just like they were there for me. But everything was like I had cool. So he telling me just whatever he like. Be here. So I got you, bro. So I'm trying to worry about that. He's just there and I'm just there and that white man. Every fucking day. And you know. He's there. Side of my house every day. Every fucking day. He coming, chilling, he keeping him I literally like just talking to his dad, keep like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I have to live the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's just, you know what I'm saying? It's his room. So he come, he like the room, his attention go to him. You know has to be, you know how he feels about his sons. So you know his attention is, you know what I'm saying? So Steve told me he's let at his advantage. But he should have known. That's a sign right there. It's a sign right there. That's a red flag. So I'm like, cool, so cool. Then one night, I get a message from him. Told you, stepfather would have already been like texting me weird shit. But he wouldn't use his number. So when I took his message first, because it's the only person that's been in before this week. He's him. It's not. It's not. Since Junior, his name's Say. It's like, so cool. It says sleeping. The bar. So just Steve JL. Somebody can do this. Somebody gonna shit, but she tell y'all this because just like I was saying, cool. lying. If I'm fucking lying, I'm lying. And that was my chance to the person that I was a witness. He said, I was a witness. Anyway, so I'm saying, bro, so I went to get a message, and it's a paragraph. Mind you, I'm asleep. Her shit. So the next day, ring us up. Ding. Nigga, text me. Like, I really pay attention. So I look at the message, I see the name. I'm thinking, I read that. I see Steve. I say, this is Steve. Stepfather. I say this. If you look at my phone, literally, put it down. Seen the paragraph, I just got to read that. Read it and tell them. So this is all the information and details. Letter you read. Because I get to the shit to the point. So, shut up. So, heat of the moment. Cool. I'm sleep, whatever. Put myself back. I'm thinking this is him, like, telling me you never been want to pass that leave. So, we go, boom, wake up. So, build the courage to try to face it. What's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen it, I'm negative about it. You know, stepdad trying to be a weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm frustrated and fed up at this, like, you know what I'm saying? This time, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Some weird shit. Boom, pick it up, read it. After this dumbass boy, Steve, sent his paragraph. Right? I responded, like, nigga, I just dang, like, I'm supposed to cool, right? So, told me, cool. If you don't want to respect my stuff, just don't come around the way I can't do this. Y'all know I'm not lying because they always let it go and try to separate his stuff from some shit going on. And y'all know, bro, this nigga really, if he let me, bro, I needed him there for me, bro. So my stepdad was there, bro. So it was a little situation, bro. Y'all all blaming me and saying I like that shit, not wanting that shit, bro. Tracy, bro. Tracy, like, I ain't no blood, bro. Like, Tracy, you telling me to love you, bro. And I love you. But that shit hurt you back then, bro. You was in my face. I had a lot of church people. You know what I'm saying? I was Wednesday, and I went to him like, Tracy, bro, like, you really my big sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really should that you can sometimes go for me. Like, your hip is crazy, bro. Because, like, bro, like, bro, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't fucking tell you, bro. Bro, to, bro. Tracy, I swear I wanted to, bro. Because this, bro, this was so racist. Bro, I wanted to, but I couldn't treat it. Bro, you was too crazy shit, bro. You trying to start shit, bro. You was on that weird shit. You want to be the sister that I needed that I know you are, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, Chrissy, bro. I ain't tell you, bro. Don't do that bullshit, bro. We did. We did, bro. And Tracy, you know that necklace that you got in his car that had the Arabic letters? That shit says Steve, bro. He bought that shit for me, trying to make me wear it. And I took that shit off. I took that shit off. So I took his fucking car. I snatched that shit off my neck.
Ooh. So an adult then tried to fight her over this grown man. How do you, as a grown woman, confront a little girl about your ex-husband or to be ex-husband? How do you do that? If you knew something was going on between this little girl and a grown man, instead of you trying to fight her, you should have been one, kicking his ass while you were two, calling the police. Yeah, hurt her to, you can hear it in her voice. And they didn't protect her. I, this is one of the reasons why we don't say nothing. This is one of the reasons because we're trying to protect the pastor, or we're trying to protect the bishop, or we're trying to protect the uncle, or the father, the good standing father, or the brother that's the basketball, football player, whatever. We will protect them, but we won't protect the victim. What? I don't understand. Again, this is a trigger warning. I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry. It was a lot for me as a victim, but I feel everything that she's saying. I feel everything. Protect the title and the bag. He said that's what he said. I'm taking care of everybody. I'm buying you this, I'm buying you that. Your mama got this.
Tracy, bro, you didn't even have to go through that, bro. Thinking I'm in competition with you over this nigga, though. Look at him like that, bro. This is fucking brother. You know what I'm saying? Niggas threatened. They absence to me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas threatened that he was not coming around. You know what I'm saying? He was not coming around. Yeah. Just think about it with this time. Is that that time, that was almost the best decision to make for me. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best decisions to make for me, bro. Because he wasn't touching me, bro. Because he wasn't trying to see my body, you know. He wasn't no none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking it as like, all right, bro. Like, we'll talk about this later, but like, what I'm saying, you ain't gotta go nowhere. That's what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta go nowhere, bro. I need you. Like, I'm telling you, I need you. I'm depending on this nigga, bro. Like, I'm telling you, what you know, I need you. Really, you said that shit as an advantage, bro. You weird as fuck, bro.
So the stepbrother promised her that he would protect her from their father. But the moment she got comfortable enough with him, he started trying to do the same thing. And because she turned him down, he told her that he was going to stop coming around. He knew that being around stopped his father. But in order to get her to go along with what you wanted her to do, you threatened her protection. What kind of, what the hell? What, what the hell? You were supposed to be her protector. He was supposed to be protecting her from her predator, and then here you come trying to do the same thing. What is wrong with people?
Boom. So just none of that boy cool the next morning. So I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't respond that day. I didn't respond to the next day. You know what I'm saying? But that morning I saw the message. Whenever I looked at the message and then I saw him the next day because he was still in the house, but obviously and like it was like later on the day, like in the evening, and I was saying like, or I don't know, whatever. I asked him like, hey, you texted me last night? And he was on the phone. And he was like, no. He was like, he was like, oh, no, no. Like trying to play it off, I guess, because he was on the phone. And he told Steve, you told me that yourself, you trying to play it off because you was on the phone. So don't even try to say it's in here online because I'm not. Oh, fuck, I will let this shit all out right here. Because I ain't lying, bro. Ain't nobody finna lie on me. I ain't lying, bro. Ain't nobody finna lie on me, bro. On my mama, you are not. Because I went through this shit, bro. I had to go through this. I had to live every day hating myself with this shit, bro. Anytime I wanted to go out the house, anytime I wanted to go with my friends, you know what I'm saying? Come to your little events that y'all had outside. Anytime you know what I'm saying? I told him for that. I wanted to go because it was up to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, some regular kid shit. I couldn't be a kid. I had to be punished for being a kid, bro. Like I was being punished for wanting to do kid shit, bro. I was being punished for wanting to be regular on some regular shit, bro. He had me thinking that shit was equal, bro. He said here like, really? Bro, I just got you your favorite food yesterday. You gonna do this and da 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 da. And like he just like going off into this shit. My mama wanna help you, nigga. Yeah, he no cuss, you know, cuss. So he would start cussing at you know what I'm saying, to really get people, you know what I'm saying, really sell the story, sell that he really feel this way, he feels some type of way, you know, and that I don't want to give him my end of the bargain, bro. I want to give him my end of the bargain. So the nigga feels some type of way. You feel me? So he's trying to tell me, like, all I do for you, you know what I'm saying? You sleeping in this nice house. You know how our house looks. Look at McComb. You remember how our house looked? We had a pool. All y'all was there. I was in the pool. I was enjoying that shit. I didn't get to enjoy it. Y'all did, though. Y'all did. It's cool. But I was there. Cool, bro. Like, bro, I've been with everybody, I've been with everybody for years. Like, y'all enjoy it. Everybody get it. Bro, chill, bro. Y'all are weird. Thinking music pros. Don't even matter. Anyways, cool. So, cool. Or, nigga, I'm like, you want me. I'm like, no, he on the phone. He like, no, no. Speaking, he like, cool. So I'm like, cool. I'm not thinking of it. Cool. The paragraph said, sorry, y'all. I need to. Paragraph was saying, hey, I've been ignoring this feeling for a long time, but God showed me that He was using God. That's the thing. These two niggas, y'all pastors and y'all bishops, is using God to get at me, bro. That's what the fuck they did. Then everybody gonna come to me and ask me something. Anyway, I'm so fucked with it. This nigga told me God showed him the secret, bro. He was destined to be here, bro. And he was gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? Be there for me, bro. This nigga used to get mad at me, bro. This nigga still used to get mad at me, but I didn't want to give him no attention, bro. I didn't want to talk to him. And when he was on that weird shit, I was only able to be around my brother when he was being my brother. Because when he was trying to bring up that other shit, had that conversation, bro, I didn't want to, bro. I denied everything, bro. I said no, bro. I said no. The nigga tried. I said no. Nigga Steve asked me to come to Jackie house and have sex with me. Yeah. I said, "Wanna fucking play with me?" He asked me, he said, "Please, bro." I said, "No, I'm not talking about this 13-year-old. All these women I could be with." He started naming. He could have gone want me to name who he was talking about. No, because this is y'all don't believe. Y'all want to keep fucking playing with me. I'm saying, you can't please me. Y'all want to know how he was, what he was doing? He started buying thugs. He started buying these purses. Y'all know the money stocking purses I used to have, and that pink bubble coat and like all this cute stuff. And well, that pink bubble coat, I think, well, no, that was from Chanel. But like all this stuff I had was like, well, like he was just trying to, he was using that materialistic shit, trying to get me to, you know what I'm saying, be with him. Yes, manipulation. I gave him liver. That's what it was. Like I'm just like, no, I'm just like, really question me. So I'm gonna answer y'all fucking questions. Y'all fucking like, this nigga was really like, he getting fucking mad. So y'all know what he would do? He would do, and I'm saying that he'd go in my room, take a black trash bag and bag all that shit up. Every purse, because on my purse I had a hairboard, I had a gray hairboard with stones on it. Like all my purses, purse racket, you know, everything he ever bought. You know what I'm saying? Everything he bought. Everything he bought. Everything he, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even buy this stuff I just, you know what I'm saying? Some of the shit he bought was just, that's just what he did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to, it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He would go take a black trash bag, all that shit, put it in the back of his van and torture me. Torture me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would play with me. Still screaming all the lies, bro. Like, stop playing with me. Yeah. Right. Type of life. That's the type of shit, bro. And then
So he would take back the things that he had bought her. Um, if she didn't do what he wanted her to do. He asked her to come to his mother's house to sleep with him. Please excuse the vibration. I forgot to turn my camera off. So um, the frequent vibrating is our camera. So please excuse that. I meant to turn it off. And it's too late now. So um, I hope it's not cutting out the sound. Um, but yeah, so so this man ain't ish either. Yeah, this is her stepbrother. This this is her stepbrother. So not only does he threaten to stop coming over to protect her from their father, her stepfather, now he's buying her stuff and then taking it back when she doesn't do what he wants her to do. But yet and still these grown people are still blaming her. It's almost over.
look, hear what you can hear, take what you can take, give what you can take from Stewart. Look, come over here. I'm telling you, because I'm telling you, texting me. Facebook, commentary. Cool. You said remember that, Steve. Remember that, Steve. Since you want to fucking fight me, bitch. Okay. he didn't.
Okay, she about to start naming a bunch of people. No, it's the brother that's asking her to come to his mother's house, the father's ex-wife, his kid's mama. Yeah.
Important, you know. It's really stop talking to me. When you fucking with that, you could never stop saying that. Steve won't talk about it. Cause nigga, I didn't want you. I didn't want you. I didn't look at you like that. You wanted my brother, bitch. You wanted my brother, bitch, and you wanted to fucking real bitch. You compare me to all these other women and telling me all that shit, and I'm not doing for you. You serious, bitch? What? So I don't care. So you could have that shit. You could take it like that. So you could take all that shit, boy. I don't give a fuck. We can stop talking about that. We got that cool. You start taking preaching serious. You start taking that preaching serious. You start making that shit. You settle down. You start being alone. That's what we used to went on that. Shut the fuck up. You just got shit together. You're still like this. You're still trying to fuck. You're a sanctified pedophile. You're not. You think you think you doing right and you gonna make up for it because you going and you fasting, you praying, and you got yourself, you know what I'm saying? Forgiveness, you're using his name in vain. You're using his name in vain. You using him like you know what I'm saying with ill intent. Like you using that as an excuse to get in my points. You're weird. You trying to you think you got the authority you older than me. You think I'm just supposed to believe that shit? Sincerely, I told you we supposed to be together. And I told you, let's be together because God said it.
So apparently he went on a fast or something, but God told him that him and his underage stepsister were supposed to be together. And y'all were, I guess, going to have a church and she was going to be a first lady like his father and stepmother. So you're going to marry your stepsister and become better than your father and his then wife. Sad part is, those people calling her a liar are probably pygmies who wanted to be chosen by the pastor. I mean, they do it. They do it. But the fact that you're using God to manipulate this child is some sick shit. It's sick. It's sick. I don't care how you try to put it. God ain't told no grown man that no kid was supposed to be his wife. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. He did not do it. He didn't do it. It's about 15 minutes left, so let's get through it.
He did. You like you feel me? Like Steve, not gonna you did. You like, okay, cool. You stopped being weird. Right? Which is why we was able to forgive him. We did shit. Y'all, I would never, you know what I'm saying? I would never forgive Steve for what he did. You know what I'm saying? I would never forgive him, but I forgot. So, okay, you did stay for you. Know what I'm saying? I tried to give you the benefit of that because you was there for me. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it. Like, oh, nigga, you was trying to use it as a Yeah, when this shit happened, y'all, when this shit happened, it hit the fan. You know, this nigga came to my house and told me. He said, "Don't say nothing." He said, "I need you to." He said, "I need you to." He said, "I need you to." I need you to drop the charges. He told his dad, he gonna try to take me down with him. That's what he told me. That's what he fucking told me. He came up here to pep talk me. Then he called Siobhan. Then I went over there and she tried. Y'all in the car. My brother, he has the church. My brother, my brother. Oh, really? Fuck. They didn't think about me. So why should I think about what? Y'all saying here, y'all. It's crazy. Damn, this nigga Clint don't tell. This nigga Clint don't say. Well, since he admitted it to you, Candy and drop it. You know what I'm saying? Because she not press charges. Plenty Romero, do you think it's okay to come into and ask because he admitted it? It's okay to not press charges. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt? I'm still pressing. What if it was court me?
Okay, so the brother of the pastor went to her mother and asked her to drop the charges because he apologized. Baby, let me tell you something. It would have took Jesus, the family, the police, the neighbors, the person riding down the street. It would have took everybody to get me off of him for asking me to drop charges on a nigga who took advantage of my child because he said he was sorry.
April, what if it was Chrissy? What if you got out too? Literally, April Thomas. You want to play? Cause I can say real shit. I'm not scared of everybody else. I say it. Bitch, trying to fuck on my cousin. Bitch, yeah. He was younger when he first came to here. So I'm like, you understand? He like, I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? He gonna take me down with him. And he trying to do this thing with the church because I know her. And she be handling off the church, right? She be handling off the church. I'm with that. Anyways, let me handle off the church. She like, I got the church. I got the church. That's what you do. You got to sound that day, I said, okay. I still ain't said, I have to respect the fact that you, but then when you go, you go, you tell everybody, you making up shit, you just, you play like you just, oh, so good. When you in the same boat as the daddy, damn near worse. Like, playing.
So the daddy gave the son the church because all of this came out. There's some other things that has come out about him too. And well, she ain't talking about that, but this ain't the only thing that the daddy, the bishop, has been accused of. So
Okay, fucking done. We can get into it. Steve, all y'all. Okay. Will, Steve, fucking Shawan, Donnie, Chanel, playing. Because I'm thinking about me. Let that be one of her baby Steve. Y'all niggas going up for them. Chanel, let that be one of your nieces. Let that be whatever you want. Let that be, you feel me? Your daughter that you're growing up, bro. Play with me.
no,
And I ain't
sorry,
even
don't
playing
cut
with
it.
you, bro. I don't care about sit here and act like going on. You could say, okay, it wasn't nothing serious. So you knew, you knew, you told me, like, you know,
So they heard the rumor, but nobody did anything about it. They just said that it was a rumor. So y'all heard it, but nobody still did anything to help her. No, sorry, don't cut that.
she was just on my phone. Listen, like, saying, look, all I'm gonna fucking say is Steve Singer that is living, because no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, to his father. So I'm trying to be disrespectful, so Steve Singer. Anyways, my connection was slow or whatever. Connection was signal when I saw so pause like I'm saying Steve Singer and Steve Third. Y'all both used to be locked up, y'all both fucking and then neither one of y'all was fucking in since these talk to the nuts. When I talk to my stepbrother, I was like you just perfectly fine because you damn near worse than a day. You know what I'm saying? You're not like stop playing with me. You know, she has to spare you. Because you did it, like, because my stepfather, he never apologized. He just, you know, shit, okay, he still treated me like shit, you know, he was even actor. You get what I'm saying? But you apologize. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You get what I'm saying? Because I have a good heart. But you gave me my house. You let it, like, you seem like you were really sincere about this shit. You know what I'm saying? You let it go. With the, like, you know what I'm saying? You was with the shits. They seemed like, but you really wasn't. Because that wasn't genuine. That's why I was so sorry to keep sparing. So I chose to speak because he let go. Because if I do that, I'm just like, I'm like, story for yourself. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing what I did back then. I'm speaking up now. I'm here. This big kid, this really can manipulate and dress that, play with it. Sort of like, this me. I'm controlling shit. I got this. So I'm going to talk around speaking. I'm going to tell y'all what I wanted to. What? Shit out. Shit out. Like, we, what's up? Last year. It's over. Y'all gonna I ain't, I'm saying jail is not even enough. I need y'all to get go in there and drop this. So I need y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get on your knees and pray. Since y'all want to play, right? Okay, go get on your knees and pray. Go speak in tongues. You're bending over. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. For real. I'm at that point, bro. It's so fucking dangerous. She's not to be this angry person. She's not to make you angry and do things that have more kids. You know what I'm saying? That causes consequences. So, I'm trying to get over this. Da, da, da. Preach to my on that pulpit. You go ahead. You go ahead. I'm sure it's Friday. But you know, well, you better take this 24 hours to go to Israel. Don't look back. You a real nigga. You think you're it's like getting pushed back. Yeah, big one.
Okay, so that's pretty much after that she just starts naming people, and people in the chatters saying things. Her mother um came on and somebody tried to say something to her mother, and as a daughter, she, so the stepfather pretty much took advantage of her. Um, and then the stepbrother started doing the same thing. And then they tried to blame the fact that it had been done to him. They tried to make that the reason why he was doing it. And um, apparently, the females in the family do it too. For first families, that's not too far fetched. Like first families, the children, they go through a lot. PKs go through a lot. We endure a lot. And we have to save face for our parents. Like like she said, she wanted to protect her mother. She wanted to shield her mother from the pain that she knew she would go through. Not only that, even from just people hearing the rumor, they started treating her different. You got grown women trying to fight her over a grown ass man. And this is a pastor and a bishop. Two different people. One is a bishop, one is a pastor. The pastor tells her that God told him that they were going to be together. And again, God ain't told no grown man that no 13-year-old girl was his wife. I don't care what language you said he said it in. I don't care if you was on 100-day fast. I don't care if you rode on a cloud and saw Jesus for yourself. Ain't no way you can't convince me, no way, no how, no form, no shape, no nothing, that God told you, a grown man, that a kid was going to be your wife. And you all were going to be better pastor and first lady than your father and your step. Yep, my goddad is a pastor, and the sacrifice I saw him make jeopardizing their whole family. I know a girl that is a pastor's daughter, and she had a bishop tell her that if she did not have sex with him, her father would never preach in the city again. He would only preach in the pulpit of their church. I know another girl who slept with a very well known, actually, he's the presider of a jurisdiction. and she was told that if she did not sleep with him every time he came in town, that the church that her brother was pastoring, he would lose. Let's just say one never stopped pastoring, and the other one was preaching all over the world. We have to stop putting these preachers and pastors and bishops and evangelists and prophets and prophetess. We have to take them down off of this pedestal that we have them on, because for one, God said he should have no other before him. That's one. Um, and two, we are supposed to respect them, respect their office, um, but we are not supposed to make them our God on earth. We're not. We're not. And we all hear the same thing. They buy, they manipulate, they threaten, they uh, make you feel bad. You have no childhood because in your childhood you were treated as an adult when you were not an adult. It's not her fault that God gave her a fully developed body at a young age. As a grown man, you are not even supposed to be looking at her like that. And she's your stepchild. She said that she begged him to adopt her because she felt like if he adopted her, he would look at her as his daughter and he would stop, but he wouldn't do it. And they ain't lying when they say it. They will make your life a living hell. Yes. I know a bishop whose son was murdered, and because they knew who it was, they started investigating. And it was in another state, and they sent a word to him and told him that if he did not stop the investigation, they would get his other son. So what do? You have one that they've already taken out. Oh, this did. You already have one son that they've taken out. Are you going to risk losing another one? Like, this is the type of stuff that happens in the church. And I'm not saying that all churches are bad. I'm not saying all pastors are bad. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that there are some out there that are doing shit like this. So I've been on longer than I wanted to. Again, this was not the show for tonight. It was not. It was nowhere near it. But when I was sent that and I finally watched it, I knew what the show was going to be today. So, thumbs up the video. Please share the video because her story needs to be heard. Like I said, this is out of Detroit. I did not show her face because I want to somewhat protect her a little bit because she's already catching it, as you can see from people in her comments, just from her telling her story. So I didn't want, because a lot of people watch YouTube, and we have trolls that say dumb stuff while people are live, and I didn't want anybody to go to her live and say anything to her, or start DMing her or email or whatever. I didn't want that for her, so I did not show her face. But I did want her story to be heard. I'm pretty sure um, one of the larger platforms um, will grasp onto it. I hope that they grasp onto it. St. James, uh, Jive, um, who else talks about? Well, she don't really talk about church stuff, but Marcellus, um, the baddest. Like, I want someone else to, with a larger platform, to grab hold of this story, because there's so much more to talk about than celebrity news. There's so much more to talk about than the election. Um, there's so much more to talk about. Uh, so I hope somebody gets it and shares it so this story can get out. This young lady is in pain. I haven't seen her in, ooh, about what was that period? 2000. She was, actually, this was probably around the time, because I was singing in her grandmother's choir. So I heard the fast comments, but she never presented herself that way. She never was like just out there and, then she said that when she finally did get her boyfriend, the stepfather started cock blocking, like making up stories about her and wouldn't let her go out and stuff like that. So she's going through a lot. Pray for her. Pray for her mother, because she's just finding out. And as a mother, I know my mom felt like she should have known. She should have saw the signs. She should have. But when we're children and we are conditioned, you'll never know unless we tell you. You'll never know unless your child tells you. But I will say, them being fast, them wearing makeup, um, being smart at the mouth, um, staying in the room, uh, hanging with older people instead of their peers, those are signs. Those are signs. If you have an 11-year-old, she doesn't really know how to be fast. She doesn't know what fast is. Your 13-year-old starts wearing makeup and has a smart mouth and is talking to a man a certain kind of way, or they buying them too much stuff. Those are signs. Those are signs. And she said that she was going to wait until she was 18, write her mother a letter, and leave this earth. And she's 17. This may have saved her. Her being able to speak her truth may have saved her because that was not her plan. Her plan was not for it to come out like this. Her plan was to write a letter, tell her mother what happened, and leave this earth so that she would not have to watch her mother suffer like she is. So, um, her name is Candace. I will say that just so that you can call her name out in prayer. Lord, help Candace. Lord, protect Candace. Lord, strengthen Candace. Lord, keep Candace's mind. Lord, show Candace the way, guide her. Like when you are saying your prayers or you're fasting or just throughout your day or whatever, just pray for her. Just pray for her. So I'm out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Those who watched the replay, thank you. Um, hit that like button, share this video. Um, like I said, hopefully a content creator with a larger platform would grab this and get this out. You too, Mari Mari. I'm out of here. This is Shine Talks. Deuces.